for those that don't know, in this game, there are some shady people that they are actually trying to report others so they can become an immortal. So let me go here and check it out what this is about. Bans.
It seems like the bans are returning to Diablo Immortal, and in a fashion that is not exactly fair. I'm going to be diving into this today, sharing with you everything that I have heard. In addition to that, or I should say before we get into that, I hope you guys had a great Christmas with your families. If you
Hell yeah, I did.
Hopefully you took that time to slow things down and enjoy the people that you
Hell
love.
yeah.
Now, back to the Diablo Immortal grind. So I'm going to be sharing with you this story here today as to what went on and the context behind it, as well as some screenshots to show exactly what's going on. We know that there are servers inside of the game that have large number of whales.
Yeah.
And there are servers that have less whales inside.
Bro, whales are so, oh my god. Listen, you gotta chill sometimes, man. Like, you get like so emotionally attached because you're super financially attached to the game, right? So people sometimes they go like crazy. They do like crazy things to just get that freaking wings, man. Oh my god, so cringe.
Side of this game. In this case, the clan that I'm going to be talking about, they decided to leave the server that they were on,
Yeah,
because of the number of whales they had to compete with, making it very difficult, if not impossible, for them to actually become the Immortals. It was very difficult for them to be competitive.
so pretty much losers, okay?
They decided to change servers, to leave the server that they were on. And they got themselves on a new server, and they became very competitive on that server. They ended up going over there, winning all of their Shadow Wars, and winning the Right of Exile. And apparently, at that point, the clan that were the Immortals, according to the person that I'm reading this from, got either concerned, jealous, or whatever, and mass reported the clan.
All right.
They mass reported the clan for something to do with the name of the clan itself. Now, we saw something like this happen in the past. We saw something like this happen approximately 9 months ago in the form of this permaban of clan leaders due to false mass reporting.
Yeah, I remember these.
Right? People had been mass reporting accounts, or
I remember people bringing these, and you see from time to time, like on the Reddit, there's like this random like guy that say, hey, my account got banned, got massively reported by my name. But what do they do? I think they go from like your name to your clan name to your ward band name. They do like these massive reports in all of them. It's crazy.
mass reporting clan names, having players get muted, unable to direct the troops inside of all of these battles, or even getting some longer term bans on the account so that they weren't able to participate in any of the events. So this article right here from Reddit is from 9 months ago, not new news, but it seems that the similar issues are still happening and can still happen inside of the game as of today. So I want to share with you some information. And apparently what happened was a bunch of the players inside of the clan, they got muted, including the leader, as well as the clan name being changed. So let me share with you some of the notifications that came through. Here's one: account action notification. The action taken, we've silenced this account.
Like, okay, you have a bunch of people, they massively target you, and pretty much you just get banned? Is that is that how it is, man? Oh my god.
Your account was reported by your fellow players multiple times for a naming violation. Some examples.
Okay, but your name has to be and have like something weird on it, right? Like, because like imagine a bunch of people go and they start spamming like report my name Indez. Like, it has nothing malicious to it. So will I get still banned? Like, it's pretty crazy though.
Of reportable names are character or pet names, or a stream or custom lobby name. This came just 2 days before Christmas. Due to these reports, we've silenced your Diablo Immortal account until 12/24. So it was only silenced for 1 day, but depending on what 1 day that was, it could have been...
To be honest, chat, some people in the world chat, they should be silenced forever.
crucial in the whole Shadow versus Immortal alternity as a result. As the owner of this account, you are responsible for all actions associated with it. We only overrun penalties if there is evidence of the compromised account or similar extenuating circumstances. Regards, the Blizzard team.
Okay,
So
so
this brings back the same old question that we've been asking for a long time, and that is, one, is mass reporting really able to have a robot on the backside of Blizzard
yeah,
start
I will say like that's the main issue, that back in the day there was a lot of like game masters, GMs, right? And nowadays pretty much all these customer service, it is like the basic stuff, it is completely automated, and then if needed there is the human intervention, right? So I feel like that's pretty much what may be happening. Is like if you have like a bunch of players to mass report something, it will trigger like the system, and then it's like, oh, the human is like, oh, oopsie, the robot made a mistake, I have to go there and fix it.
banning accounts, changing clan names, booting people from clans so that then they're not able to find their clan when the clan name is changed, etc., etc. All of this makes it so important that you guys, if you have yourself a clan, you set up a Discord server and you have all of your clan mates within that Discord server for communication. That way, God forbid anything like this ever happens, you have the ability to communicate.
I want to know who is the clan.
It is giving a lot of power in the hands of players who, I mean, I'm not there. Are these players, were they concerned about losing the blessed rain and they wanted to maintain
so cringe,
that
man.
rain, so they started reporting something that they were concerned about? Potentially. Are clans fighting for a moral ship or trying to go for that long reign, and then someone wants them out for whatever their reason being, and they report or mass report those names? That could potentially happen as well.
Yeah, I can see
But
that. It is, whatever it is a massively loser behavior. Like, if you go out of your way, you and your buddies, your loser buddies, and you go out of your way to go and mass report a dude or the clan, like, oh my god, just learn how to fucking play the game or just go play something else, man. It is massive loser behavior.
This is something that I've said from day one when I heard that Diablo Immortal was going to have this Shadow versus Immortal concept. Keep in mind, this is not something we knew about when the game was in technical alpha, or beta. We knew nothing about this whole mechanic. It was not spoken of. It may not have even been in the game at that point.
To be honest, I think it is a cool concept, but I understand how it can lead to too much drama, because it is only a few people in the server that they take the reign, right? So that leads up to a lot of potential drama. But regardless, I still think that the concept of becoming an immortal, it is kind of cool. And the only reason that if you have like guilds that they are like very close together, it is because you have a goal that you guys all have to work pretty hard together to achieve it. Because if it was not like that, I don't think like Immortal will have such a strong community sense than it does. But of course, it has its negative effects, that it is creates drama and people then just do stupid stuff like this.
The game did go live. We saw this, we being myself and a couple of my friends / colleagues at the time, and we said this is going to be a political nightmare.
Yeah.
And it is proven to be that over the years, where whenever you have players that not only are fighting for being the top, but also able to bring a bunch of other players with them based off of their choice, relationships, bonds they've built inside of the game, however those are built, you're going to have quarrel. And it's going to get messy. And things like these bans that we're seeing right here are going to happen. And that's quite unfortunate that we're seeing that. Hopefully this all gets worked out, but
I'm pretty sure like this is gonna get worked out. But the major issue from what I got like a few DMs is like, while your clan or your clan leader is banned, you cannot subscribe yourself into the Shadow Wars. So pretty much you lose 1 week of like Shadow Wars and progression and having your shot to get like the rain like getting off, right? So there is a lot of, even though it's gonna be solved probably soon, this soon usually comes with very negative effects, which they shouldn't.
I just wanted to bring it to everyone's attention that this has happened yet again just a few days ago. So hopefully things don't get out of hand, and hopefully things can be resolved for whoever the innocent parties are inside of this. I have learned a lesson that even when some people look innocent, sometimes they're not. And you really don't know who the innocent or guilty parties are unless if you're inside of the situation, living the experience with
Exactly.
the people. And
the reality is most people, they don't give a fuck, man. They don't care about these things unless it will affect them. That's just the honest truth. Like, personally, even though I'm not affected by this, even if I was, I don't really care much because I'm not really attached to the clan stuff. I do the clan content because I kind of have to min max my progression. But I was always pretty much like a solo player. I like to play ARPGs like solo. But of course, if this game, it says to me, hey, to be good at the game, you have to be in a good clan. So I will be in a good clan, okay? But I don't get like too much involved into this politics, into like clan drama. I don't care. And I also don't revolve my content around like these bands and these news and these things, right? Like, of course, now we're watching this because it's curious and it's kind of gossip and it's fun. But I'm sure that people that are getting affected by this, it is not fun for them.
Oftentimes, both sides have guilty parties. Something worth noting that I've learned along the way. In no way am I accusing anyone here. I don't even really know the full details of what went down. I just know that it's happening again. Now, inside of the game today, nothing new has changed from yesterday. We still have the same events going on. The one that
this is pretty much it. This is like the ban problem that just keeps happening, and it will probably keep on happening until Blizzard does it again. If you guys want, please go and drop a like or subscribe on your boy. You already know Echo Gaming is a big boy when it comes to the Blizzard content. If you guys still didn't, please do. And with this, thank you for watching, guys. See you guys in the next one. Peace.